Hello and welcome back to Honkai Impact Third. I can refresh this. Can't do any more refreshes. No. Guess I'm doing a B. Well. Gotta do a bunch of shits. Yeah, I should have time afterwards. Anyway, we're doing a Chronicle and then we're going and doing Elysian Realm. It's a blockade, a sim battle. There's this. Tales of Shah Fantasia. I can't actually do it. So, yeah, I might just cash it. Let's start off with the Chronicle. Yeah, The Forgotten. Not sure what this is. Alright, to find the things she lost, the Guardian of China delved into her long-forgotten memories. What could she unearth there? I mean, Guardian of all of China? Be above 25 hit combo, take no more than 10 hits. I don't know what this... What does she even do? Anyway, I'll find out once I... Wait a minute, you could add more shit. Oh well. Don't need it. The Book of Fushi is a pantheon weapon. Based on a sphere-shaped quantum computer built with liquid solium, stores vast amounts of knowledge and technologies from the previous era. Records of such spheres can be found in myths and folklore, many legends throughout human history, civilizations. To track them down, the Shiksa oversee on an apocalypse side a secret plan. My dear friend, it's a survivor from the previous era. You've pointed the way for us to unearth many of these spheres, but I intend to have every single one of them. I've told you everything I know. There's no way I can remember the exact location of every one. That'll be a problem. I've prepared for this. This memory mining device can help you delve into the deepest recesses of your mind. Simply close your eyes and have a pleasant dream, Guardian of Shinto. Wait, so this is the Animus?
ここが私の記憶の中ですか?
Yes.
ここは普通院。君が1475年の時に住んでいた場所で、今遡れる一番古い記憶だ。
1475.
人の記憶を除くのはあんまり感心できないですね、大主教。
釣れないね。君を助けようと思ってきたんだよ。記憶を遡るのは危険でね。万が一君が自分の意識にとらわれて外に手引きする人がいなかったら大変だ。
それでどうしてここに送ったのです？
記憶は段階的にしか遡れない。今僕たちが入れるのは君にとって印象深い記憶だけだ。どうやら表層の記憶は500年前に遡るのが限界のようだ。真相の記憶に行くには君の記憶を呼び起こす手がかりを見つけないとね。
記憶を呼び起こす手がかりですか。
とりあえずはその動感を探ってみてくれ。
少し休みますか。
Well, I'm pretty sure this is where I slept. A plain and simple bed. I just woke up. Feels like the real world is really all just a memory. This is a table where I sit. No old-fashioned wall hanging that seems to. Oh, some people's pictures seem rather familiar.
少し休み
Rather
ますか。
familiar. Ah, it's supposed to be Sushang, I believe. But there's two of them. There's a blue one and there's a red one. What's that mean? Oh, no Siberia. There's a desperate right ship. Where's the toilet? I guess it'll be outside. It'll have an outhouse. A letter from the table from a faraway land. The 11th year of the Emperor. No clues here. Perhaps I should head outside. Stupid. Sometimes too damn fast.
すでに見ました。あるのは一般的な生活用品だけで、手がかりとなるようなものはありません。
君の精神の波長にも変化はないようだ。僕たちの探しているものはここにはないみたいだね。
ですから忘れたと言ったじゃないですか。
So, he's looking for those orbs, huh?
もっと人間の記憶を信じなさい。
Years.
今は思い出せなくても、それは確かに脳内に眠っているのだ。そこの外を見てみようか。ただ急いだ方がいいぞ。記憶にとどまるのは大脳に悪影響を及ぼすからね。30分が限度だよ。
That's plenty of time.
そんなに重要なことをどうして最初に言わないのですか。
心配するな。君の安全は僕がちゃんと保証するよ。
さっさと片付けてしまいましょう。
Ultimate button has been replaced with special attack. Attack on right sequence unleashed attacks. What's happening? I don't remember having this. Memories are interviewed. Don't worry, there's no more when tracing memories. Maybe should be a problem. Tell me anything you haven't told me yet. Don't worry, I'll tell you. Technique reading. Now we're shrine on top of the hill. What's this? It's just like one of those giant incense burners. Bit extreme, isn't it? Where's the toilet? Don't tell me it's up here. Ah, this must be it. The Talos Temple is thought you might have more friends than this in your. Perhaps you'll choose to live alone. I'll live alone or without myself. What about myself? Studio too damn.
さっさと片付けてしまいましょう。倒しがいのあるやつが現れましたね。
Oh, how do you get up there? Anyway. Graphics could be better, but you know, it is a mobile game, so you know. This doesn't look like a toilet. Seems to be something on the altar. Yeah, it's you. Jump up there.
任務完了です。
Nice. I'm tempted to leave before hitting next stage. Let's go next stage. Just a worn clay figure. I believe something you gave to me long ago. Can't remember the details, but this figure is probably related to the owner of the spheres. No, the portal to the next memory section is now open. Indeed, the secrets of these spheres lie within your mind.
任務開始します。今度はどこに来たのです？
ここは記憶の断層。君に忘れ去られた記憶の中だ。記憶の深層に行くのに必ず通る道だ。
You kind of look like clouds.
ここも私の記憶の一部ですか？
そうだ。形と中身を失い、心象世界となった記憶だがな。それにしても、これだけ孤独な記憶の断層は初めて見るよ。君の人生は本に変わり映えがしないのだね。
Probably.
口ほどに。
あの泥人形について他に覚えていることはないか？
思い出しました。あれはジョカさんが作っ。
ジョカ。信州の伝説に登場する天地を開き、あらゆるものを作ったとされる大地の母。だがその実は君と同じ前の文明の生存。
はい。
それならジョカが球体と関係があるのもうなずける。実に面白い。人は科学で説明できないものを魔法や戦術と崇める。だが実は人の理解を凌駕したから。
I intentionally held back. Not kill them that quick. Ultimate Spirit of Sin. I don't really pay attention to what they're saying.
まあまあでしたね。
Next stage.
任務開始します。
Oh, we're here again.
どうやらここはさらに深い記憶の中のようですね。今はいつですか？
具体的な年月までは割り出せないようだ。どうやら僕たちは歴史にも残っていない大昔に来たようだよ。
そんなに昔のことですか？
早くジョカを見つけた方がいい。ジョカが泥人形と関係があるとしたら彼女もここにいるはずだ。
口ほどにもない。
Remember in New Ocean, I want to be in a place like this. Anyway. Ah, just get a high school. Okay.
さっさと片付けてしまいましょう。
Wait, it's newer. Should go over and check it out.
やっと来たか。待ちわびたぞよ、聖
Jingwei.
ジョカさん。
信じられぬ。そっちがもたもたするとは。早く洞窟に入るぞよ。日が暮れる前にあれを持って帰らねば。
はい。
Oh, red snake.
この子がジョカなのか。
ジョカさんが話せる。記憶の中の人には私が見えるのですか？
Of course.
そ
You're
うだよ
reliving it.
君は当事者の視点から記憶を遡っているからね。記憶の中の人は君が見えるし、君と話すこともできる。ただ、僕たちは記憶の観客に過ぎない。記憶の成り行きを変えることはできないよ。
私は過去に溺れるような人ではないですよ。
ジョカの後について事の成り行きを見よう。記憶の細部に注意するように、球体の手がかりを見落とすなよ。
And she's gone.
ジョカ氏、遥かなる昔に存在した創造の女神。美しくも強い少女。
Is she complimenting herself?
これでは見た目についての描写が大まかすぎるか？
ジョカさん、何をしているのですか？
我の考えの邪魔をするでない。見てわからぬか。神話を作ってるぞよ。まったく、さっきの戦いで少しひらめいたのに、そっちのせいでなくなったぞよ。
神話ですか？
我が調べた限り、この起源の人類は皆己が特別な何かによって作られた存在であると考えているようなのでな。
この時代にはまだ歴史の概念もありませんし、人々は想像するしかないのですから、そう思うのも無理はありませんね。
だから人々は簡単に謎めいた物語を信じるぞよ。それを広めるのも好きぞよ。
She has scales on her arms. Does she have the Elazar? Pretty sure she's a snake lady.
確かにこの時代の人々は神話や伝説に特
Oh,
別
she
な
kind
信
of
仰心を
does
抱いているようです
look like the movies. I
で
mean,
も
she's floating on
ジョ
a
カさんの名
scroll.
前と見た目を伝える意味はありますか？
これはただの形式ぞよ。我の目的は神話を通して我らの崩壊に対抗する知識を未来に残すことぞよ。
それは前の文明の知識のことを指しているのでしょうか？
おお、面白い。確かに世界のどこを見ても古代の人々は神話から科学と社会の発展を学んでいる。炎や雷など自然現象に対する理解もまた神話からだ。
物理や科学、社会学など難しい理論を直接教えるよりも神話に仕立てた方がこの時代の人々に受け入れられやすいかもしれませんね。
そうぞよ。美少女の伝説にして知識を伝えるぞよ。そのためにこの洞窟にある秘宝が必要ぞよ。
口ほどにもない。
They're booked.
さっさと片付けてしまいましょう。慎重に行きましょう。
Catch up there to find out. Oh, it's a steal.
見つけたぞよ。我らは運がいいぞよ。いっぱいあるぞよ。
ジョカさん、 これが秘宝ですか？ただの粘土鉱物にしか見えませんが。
Play mine.
ただの粘土鉱物ではない。ここの粘土が加工にも弾力にも優れた一級品であるのがわからぬのか。
いえ、これと神話作りとの関係がわからないのです。
ここの粘土を使って泥人形を作るぞよ。
Figurine. It's better tell our stories we have to create popular characters. They were most popular even before our world ended, right? Figurines, you mean the weird toys you're obsessed with? They are more than toys. Oh, that's right. Figurines are more, something that can help us pass down knowledge. You take the fun away. Boring people like you can easily ruin any good story. I definitely won't have such boring characters in my story. I'll make you a more interesting and likable character. Ta-da! God damn it.
この泥人形のモデルは誰でしょうか？
You! It's supposed to be you!
我に感謝するぞよ。これはソチを美化し姿ぞよ。天真爛漫で可愛くも時たま見せる大人びいた設定ぞよ。必ず流行るぞよ。髪色は情熱の赤にするぞよ。想像するだけで魅了されそうだぞよ。
個人的な趣味を無理やり人に押し付けないでください。
それとソチのかわいそうな体型、ついでに少し魅力的に変えたぞよ。
Oh snap! Saying she's flat.
ジョカさん、その発言はセクハラに当たりますよ。
Yeah, you're not that much different too, Nua.
楽しそうだね。
黙れ。
Shut up.
精鋭の姿がこれなら必ず後世に広まるぞよ。ソチも努力してこの方向に成長するぞよ。
はありがとうございます。
やはりここの粘土は泥人形に適しているぞよ。我は奥の方を見てくる。ソチは桑でここいらの粘土を掘り起こせ。
人使いが荒いですね。
一応言っておくが、球体の手がかりが一つも見つかっていないぞ。意味のないことに時間を費やさないでくれ。
分かっています。
It's
ジ
a
ョカ
bit
さ
of fun
ん、
though.
一つお聞きしたいのですが、液体玉鋼を使って作られた量子コンピューターのことは覚えていますか？
I'm talking about computers, wait, what?
やはりここの粘土は泥人形に適しているぞよ。我は奥の方を見てくる。ソチは桑でここいらの粘土を掘り起こせ。
Oh, it's just repeating. She's glitching out.
あれ、さっきと同じ答えが返ってきましたね。
順番通りに追わないと記憶を遡れないようだね。仕方がない。彼女の言う通りにしよう。
少し休みますか？
So she really did grab a pickaxe and go, get some clay. This is not clay, this is crystal.
それにしても本物のジョカは伝説上の姿と全く違うね。
You think?
ただのいたずら好きな女の子ですね。思い出しました。ジョカさんはアニメや漫画などがとても好きでした。ですがこの期限にはアニメも漫画もないので、ジョカさんは毎日生気を失ったようにボケっと石を見ていましたね。懐かしい。
Well, you missed the days where you stare at rocks.
君たちは仲が良かったようだね。だがあまり入れ込まないことだ。ここは君の記憶の中。君は今装置の力を借りて映像を見ているだけで、ここを出たら君はここで起こったことを忘れる。夢を見ていたようにね。
Be like a dream. Oh, can't you record this? Like have it as a movie or in a video game or something like that?
そんな話聞いてませんよ。
過去に溺れないと言ったのは君だぞ。
言われなくても分かってます。
Gather everything we need, head to the next mineral vein. Is that down corridor? Oh.
雑魚です。
Oops, I think I held her a bit too long. Huh? No, I just stopped. What happened? Maybe she found something. Yeah, she has extremely huge sleeves. Oh my god. That's a bit overkill, right? And she's floating on the scroll just like Mobius. And she has a snake and she has scales like Mobius. You sure there's not Mobius? Floating rocks as an anklet? Weird. Anyway.
我を手伝
そんなに慌ててどうしたのです？
え。我はもう少し洞窟の奥が見たいぞよ。だが中に奇妙なやつがおるぞよ。
Is that alien?
敵でしょうか。ジョカさんは安全なところに隠れていてください。片付けてきます。静かに。任務完了です。
I did it! Oh my god, I really did it.
任務開始します。少し厄介です。
The above 25 hit. Deathly Doom. But take these. This enemy seems different. Blocking my attacks. Oh, the cave is collapsing.
しまいましょう。
No, it don't.
まあまあでしたね。
Too easy, man. Too easy.
任務開始します。
Oh, immediately. Oh, we're getting out of it. Oh dear. The cave is collapsing. No one run for it. Evasion. Oh, it's close. Come on. Damn it, got hit by a rock. Wait, what was it? 50k. Okay, easy.
口ほどにもない。
Them rocks.
さっさと片付けてしまいましょう。
something dropped on the ground. Take a fucking phoenix, you bitch.
ここなら安全でしょう。ジョカさん、怪我はありませんか？
Yes. But she didn't do shit.
間に合ってよかったぞよ。まさか洞窟が崩れるとはな。我が苦労して見つけた粘土鉱が。
あなたが無事でよかった。人形の材料ならまた他を探せばいいですよ。
Yes.
どうしました？
我がさっき作った泥人形がないぞよ。逃げる最中に落としたのか？やだ、我はあれが好きなのだ。
I can always come make more.
ジョカさん、安心してください。それならここにありますよ。
Oh.
拾っておきました。
Yeah.
ありがとう。よかった。
Because I ain't going back in there.
その人形がとてもお気に入りのようですね。
Because it's you. Oh.
これは聖衛の人形だからな。
Oh my god, it is.
聖衛は頼りになるし、かっこいいぞよ。近寄りがたいが、誰よりも我ら姉妹に優しい。ソチはいいやつぞよ。だからソチのことを後世に伝え、皆に好きになってほしいぞよ。
ジョカさん。
でもソチの顔では難しいと思うのでな。我の二次設定でいこう。決まりぞよ。
おい。
Let's get the hell out of here, man.
ジョカは美しい少女だった。立てば芍薬、座ればボタン、歩く姿は百合の花。
また自分の見た目について書いているのですか？
見た目の描写は重要ぞよ。人は皆美しい物事に興味を惹かれるぞよ。主人公が美少女ならその物語は語り継がれるぞよ。
Sure.
私は物語の中身の方が重要だと思いますが。
And then Hoyover's like, why don't we have both?
ソチは分かってないぞよ。動物、武器、乗り物、何にせよ美少女に書けば人気が出るぞよ。これはとても簡単な道理ぞよ。それに我と姉上はとても似ている。詳しく書いておかないと分からなくなるぞよ。どうしたせい？顔色がすごく悪いぞよ。
Do you remember her sister?
先駆者復帰？
Pioneer Fushi.
これだ。君の記憶に新しい反応があったぞ。これで次の記憶に行ける。
待ってください。まだ聞きたいことが。
No need to ask, just experience it.
窮地に会えた君の気持ちはわかるが、今は球体以外に割く時間はやれないよ。次の記憶はすでに開かれた。行くぞ。
静かなと任務完了です。
Hey. Hey. Alright, gotta check this thing out. Say, millennia of memories were reduced empty voids. How long could this untouched scenery persist? Since the figurines found the sphere clue, so we must find their creator. I can feel that I'm slowly starting to recall my memories. The enemies in the cave seem to be different than those we've encountered before, but the Guardian of 1,000 Years does not get frustrated, because she knows that she must protect Nuwa no matter what. The Guardian runs alongside the girl as the cave is starting to collapse. Hurry, we must get out of here before it caves in on us. No, why it stopped here. Should have kept going until I beat this one, right? There's no time to bid farewell to friends of old. The surrounding scenery began gradually changing into the familiar yet foreign plains. Be above, 25 hits, evasion once. Alright. Not gonna add anyone, so that's good.
任務開始します。
僕の聞き間違いでなければ、ジョカが言っていたのは創造の神と並び称される洞察の神復帰。君のお友達はすごい人が多く。
思い出しました。復帰さんはジョカさんの姉です。見た目はとても似ていますが、性格は。ありました。先駆者が思い出しました。復帰さんはジョカさんの姉です。見た目はとても似ていますが、性格は全く違います。復帰さんはあまり笑えませんが、常人を凌駕する英知を持っています。
素晴らしい。目標に一歩ずつ近づいているようだ。
From the previous era. Alright. Easy enough, I suppose. So we'll into the next memory. Well, we learn from the memories you share with Fushi. What can we learn from the memories you share with Fushi?
静かにしてください。まあまあでしたね。
Next stage, I suppose.
任務開始します。
無事に次の記憶にたどり着いたよ。時間からしてさっきの記憶の少し後のことのようだが、場所がかなり離れたな。
ここは南シナ海の沿岸だと思います。復帰さんとここに来たことがあります。球体の一つを封印するために。
Seal one of those spheres.
それなら早くこの記憶を追っていこう。もうすぐ球体の居場所がわかるかもしれないぞ。
Might they have to seal it up?
さっさと片付けてしまいましょう。
Look for Fushi first. Wait a minute, I need a grenade. Oh, is this her? Fushi? Oh, she's actually standing up. They do look similar, but one's black and one's white. She also has a snake. There's a white snake. She has scales, I think
少し
so.
休みますか。
Oh, she's actually floating. Anklet is a black and white thingy. Yeah.
49、50、
She's counting how late we are. How many seconds we are late.
フッキさん、ここで何をしているのですか？
せい、いいところに来たぞ。この貝殻が入った袋が重くてな。
Counting shells.
我には持てぬ。
Shells are too heavy? Wait, what?
私が持ちましょう。重い。こんなに貝殻を集めて何に使うのですか？
この起源の人々がこの貝殻を通貨として使い始めていてな。我の推測ではこの原始的な通貨はこれからさらに普及し根も張るようになるぞ。
Oh wait, so that picture she saw at the very beginning was of Fushi and Nuwa. Okay. I see it now.
なるほど。この起源の人々に貝殻を配り経済システムの形成を促すのですね。
いや、お金は己のために残す。分かりきったことではないか。
Not so obvious to me.
え？あなたは人類の文明の先駆者ですよね。
冗談ぞ。貝殻は流通させるつもりぞ。だが市場に影響を及ばさぬ程度に富を蓄えるのも過ぎたことではなかろう。
Without affecting the market. Wait, what?
思い出しました。この人はお金のことに関してはとても敏感でした。
そちには社会経験がないのだろうな。故にお金がある幸せがわからぬのだな。
口ほどにもない。
Let's go somewhere else. Oh wait, this bag.
雑魚ですね。倒しがいのあるやつが現れましたね。
I don't know how to use those red bars up top. How do you use those? Weird. Well, anyway. Get the hell out of here, man.
フッキさん、南シナ海に来たのは貝殻を拾うためではないですよね。
Not all of it, I guess. Just some of it.
正確には貝殻だけのためではないが、貝殻を拾うのも重要ぞ。
Yeah, not entirely to pick shells, but that's part of the reason.
真面目腐ってそんなこと言わないでください。
もちろん他の目的もあるぞ。一つは地質の考察ぞ。
Prospecting.
土
Are we
はいろい
looking
ろ
for
と
gold?
教えてくれるぞ。例えば、ここの過去と未来について。
未来？
やはり我の推測と同じぞ。ここは良いところぞ。豊かな水源と快適な気候。一番重要なのはここは海に面している。海を渡ってやってくる異国の者が文化と知識を持ってくるであろうぞ。
Don't tell me you're planning on starting a harbor here. A little trade hub.
予定より早くこの起源の人々をこの地に移しますか？
いや、歴史の発展にはそれの道なりがある。我らは少しだけその背中を押せばよい。それの進む方向を変えてはならぬ。ここの環境は原始部族にはそぐわぬが、文明が発展すればいずれ人々がここに根付くであろう。
I can see people building new homes and cities here in the future. It's Liu Harbor. No, it's actually Shenzhou, I'm pretty sure. This new era of civilization will also sprout and blossom. But before that happens, I need you to do something. I see. I want to protect this place. Oh, is she gonna dip this? No, that's not what I meant. Before anyone can claim this land, we're going to buy every inch of it. Wait. You're gonna buy... Does someone actually own this place?
数千年後、ここに定住する人々はますます増え、彼らはここを都市、交通と貿易の中心にするであろう。今はただの荒れ地でも、ここの価値は計り知れぬぞ。貝殻よりもずっといい値になるぞ。
More valuable than seashells.
それが私と何の関係が？私たちの使命はこの世界を守ること、生活を謳歌することではないでしょう。
生栄よ、我とジョカはいずれ老いるが、ソチは違う。ソチの得意体質はソチに永遠の若さをもたらす。ソチは長い長い時の中で
How is
一
Fullheart
人で
immortal?
この世界を守らねばならぬやも
Don't
しれぬぞ。
understand.
分かっています。怖くはありませんよ。
いや、そういう意味ではないぞ。数世紀分の生活にいくらかかるか知っているか？インフレやデフレの問題もあるぞ。今のうちに準備せずに、ソチはどうやって生きていくつもりだ？
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
わかればよい。ともかく、ソチはしかとここを守れ。よし、最後のように取り掛かるとしようぞ。
Back to the seashells.
静かな時ほど任務完了です。任務開始します。
Oh, look at the
即
sun.
戦即決です。
Yeah, but this place looks dangerous. It is dangerous. Evasion. Has yet to even try to hit me. You know, would attack me, I suppose. Might be nice. Come on. Faster. There we go. Now done.
ここでよかろう。あれをここに埋めるぞ。
What, the orb?
この球体は？
やっと現れたか。間違いない。それこそが僕たちが探している球体だ。
What are we putting it here?
これはシェルターの端末ぞ。
Terminal of the shelter.
前の文明の科学技術が全てこの小さな金属の球体に入っているぞ。それらは崩壊を滅ぼす希望だが、この起源の人類に託すわけにはいかぬ。
Why not?
今の人々には前衛すぎる知識だからですね。
それだけではないぞ。人は己の理解を超えたものを見ると未来に恐怖を抱く。それでは間違った方向に導き、
Leads to oblivion.
深淵に落ちることになるやもしれぬ。 我は考え抜いた末、全ての球体を封印することに決めた。永
They're meant to
遠
be
に
under
封
it.
印するわけではないぞ。
わかりました。だから遥か未来まで人が踏み入れない土地を探したのですね。高度に発達した文明でしか到達できない地に球体を置くために。
さすがは精鋭よ。すぐに分かったか。いずれ人類がこれらの知識を扱える日が来れば、我らが残した遺産も人類の呼びかけに応じるであろうぞ。我はその時が来るのを信じておるぞ。それが我の職責、我の見たい未来ぞ。
Meanwhile, they're burying it with toy shovels and making a sandcastle on top. He's burying it not too deep as well. It's like a meter deep.
あとはその時が来るまでここを崩壊から守れば、それは私に任せてください。
これが最後の端末ぞ。念のために端末の封印場所をこの巻物にまとめたぞ。
On this scroll. Dead Sea Scrolls.
我らは文明の先駆者に過ぎぬ。人類が己の力で歴史の試練に耐え、ここまで来れぬのなら、たとえ知識があろうとも悲劇の繰り返しになるだけぞ。それゆえ措置は根気強く待て。人類がその力を持つ日を、措置は一人で長い間待たねばならぬやもしれん。すまない、措置一人に押し付けてしまって。
Bear this burden.
気にしないでください、復帰さん。これは私の責務です。私たちが望む未来です。
Oh, oh, everything's glitching out. Guess he's ready to cut the connection. He already found it. Guess humanity didn't evolve enough. Keep these scrolls. That went even better than I thought. Easy from now, record the code on the scrolls and begin analysis. Fushi, I'm sorry, my friend. Be alone for the rest of the journey. Fushi, I should say sorry to you instead.
任務開始します。さっさと。ここを離れたら、私はここで起きたことを本当に忘れるのですか。
残念ながら友よ、君に嘘はつけない。
私は巻物をなくし、球体の位置すら忘れてしまったことをとても悔やんでいます。
僕たちは自然の摂理には抗えない。どんなに鮮烈な記憶でも数千年が経てば薄れるよ。この虚無の断層こそが本来あるべき姿なんだ。君が強情にも記憶のかけらを残したからこそ、僕たちはこうしてここまで遡ってこれた。
Good, now I can actually see what I was supposed to do. 25 hit. Okay, that's it. Did you just say pentakill? Here it is. Maybe like a boss that I can actually do a 25 combo on him. There we go.
口ほどにもない。 少し厄介ですね。
Oh. Nice. I'm gonna die.
大したことありません。任務完了です。
Very nice. Next stage.
任務開始します。
Oh, we're back. We're going to bed? We're back in the surface mirror. Let's leave quickly and return to the real world. Or can she? Maybe she's too attached now. To her
慎
old
重に行
memory.
きましょう。
I want everyone to hear your stories, and I want everyone to love you. I'm sorry that you have to bear this burden alone. Fushi, Nuwa. I know how you feel, but now is not that time to go. I know. Are you leaving? This voice, how could it be? Sunya. No, you don't want to. It's her again? Sunya? No, you won't. Once you return to the real world, memories you've taken so much pain to restore will once again sink into the deepest recesses of your mind. And you return to that lonely life of yours. Your past memories want to drag you down and imprison you here forever. Don't give up, give in, or you'll never return to the real world. Stay. Your friends, memories, and future existence are all here. It's not us you're trying to forget. It's your life. We're actually doing this.
少し厄介ですね。
Nice. Battle score, okay.
私には聞こえるぞ。疲れ切ったお前の魂の声が。お前は解放を望んでいる。孤独な宿命からの解放を。お前が慣れ親しんだ名は一つ。また
Now is not the time to sleep yet. Nope.
かろう。愚かな。そのように踏ん張り続けて何になる。
二人との約束がある。私にはまだやらなければならないことがある。
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
まあまあでしたね。
Too easy. Phoenix, you are a traitor. Traitor who? Phew, that was close. Your analysis has begun. Thank you for your assistance. What just happened? I need some rest, my friend. You just had a very long dream. She's crying. What is this? What is all this? I don't understand, but whatever. give me Phoenix. Oh well. Let's read. Warm sunshine and sea breeze. The girl seemed almost too real to exist. Perhaps it's part of the Guardian's past that she could not recall. Spears are the hopes of mankind in their fight against the Honkai. These sources of hope were only discovered after 1,000 years of fighting. The girls and scenery slowly began to dissipate, and no matter how much she cherished those memories, there is no way she could return to them. Perhaps this is the heavy burden that must be taken by the Guardian. Only the weak chooses to escape. They were willing to sell out their souls to indulge in a virtual past of pleasure and avoid the vigors of reality. How about you? I have no idea. Oh, 25 hit combo and do it quick. Don't die. This group, huh? $25 hit combo with this group. I think like this is good. I just switch to color. Go to the 25 hit.
口だけではわからないよね。邪魔をしないで。
Ready?
第一楽章を始めましょう。
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, nothing else.
情熱的なのね。
Easy.
ねえ、この後の時間も私に任せてね。
Yeah, 20,000 points. Alright, ultimate skill. Use ultimate once. Knock enemies airborne 3 times. Deal 8,000 damage within 3 seconds. I'm not sure if she can knock them up airborne, but we'll see. I'll use my charge attack and see if it works.
久々の戦場よ。今目的地に向かっているわ。了解。
Yeah, that seemed to do it. What else? Nothing else. The eyes were glowing.
勝算のない戦いはしない主義なの。
Okay, what's this? 3,000 in a single time fracture and ultimate.
久々の戦場よ。了解。その程度で私を止められるけど。
情熱的なのね。
There we go.
第一楽章を始めましょう。
私を止められる。今目的で全粉塵。
楽に勝てたわね。
Okay, kill 2 enemies within 5 seconds, easy. Don't get knocked down, easy. Ultimate 1 time, easy.
久々の戦場よ。
I love that the ultimate is just 30 SP.
私とかその心を痛めるわ。
Nice.
私を褒めて。この願いを叶えてく
Perfect
れる。
memory
そう
4.
よね。
Earn roughly 900 per memory. Or 920 or something like that. Alright, in a tingle of time fracture ultimate. Okay. Same dealio. I'll use Himiko for
久々の戦場よ。
ultimates.
今目的と。了解。こういうの興味ないのよね。今目的地に向かってい
Oh,
る
there
わ
we go.
熱煙粉塵。
私と共に戻りましょう。
Alright, let's fuck them up.
鈴の音は
Time fracture. Dead.
捕まえた。焦らないで。可愛い乙女心があれば何でもできるの。
I like that it's so easy to use time fracture with her. You don't have to actually dodge anything. Alright. Same thing. Ultimate. That's it. Alright, here we go for ultimate and I'll just
久
use
々の戦場よ。急ぐわよ。そ
Elysian.
の程度では。ウォーミングアップ。熱煙粉塵。
私とか本気にならないといけないよ。
You can't touch this. Bitch. Bitch.
こんなに近いとあなたは照れちゃうかしら。
My god. Use any full high battle suit to clear stages but challenges 10 times. Okay. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to do that. But that's okay. Be right back. Gotta go to the toilet. And I am back. Welcome back. Well, anyway, Valkyrie upgrades. What's this? We got a key. We got no one else. This I am poor. How many currency do I have? One shop here, right? Oh, mine's maxed. Well, better spend it. Tempted to do painter because it'll be shorter. But I do like discipline more because I'm probably gonna use that more. I mean, maybe Cosmo's Daybreak would be better for me. Yeah, well, whatever. No, I can't do it. I have to do Cosmo. Cosmo. Just upgrade it all the way. And though we have already discussed this problem before. But what got the moths thinking they need a child?
俺は正体を隠して加入を希望したんだが、それでも彼らは俺の過去の痕跡を見つけた。
It was the moth that asked you to join.
彼らは選択肢を与えてくれた。囚人になるか、それとも加入するか。
Sounds similar to Sakura's story. Even if there was no Honkai, what you did was still unusual for your age.
大したことなんてしていないさ。その影響で俺を自警団だと思っている人もいたし、俺のことを次の時代の人にとってもその称号は恥ずかしいものだろうな。いや、いい。
No, I'll just let Oda play. Something like a superhero?
そういうわけでは、まあいい。
Dark Knight hero.
結果論の方が好きなら、そう理解してもらっても構わない。
Consequentialist. But a vigilante needs absolute strength. No matter how talented you were, there was no way someone so young could fit the role.
道具を利用するんだ。雷の律者。
The boy glimpsed at her weapon.
今思い返せばそんな風に呼ばれていたが、当時の俺がしたことは本当の意味で完全懲悪とは言えない。正義を広めることにもならなかった。俺はただ、どんな状況においても、善と悪は別のもので、譲歩などできないという俺の主張を守っただけだ。だがそんな弱い信念は、本当の災害を前にして、すぐに崩れた。
So he's saying he killed good people too. That's what I'm believing, or led to believe.
これを食べたら歯を磨くんだ。
うん、そうするよ。
It seems that the two of you get along really well. I often see you together.
うん。コズマは10歳以下の女の子が大好きなの。ごめん、間違えた。12歳以下なの。
You gotta
そ
correct
んな
that.
風に俺を見ないでくれ。女の子だけじゃない。だから、子供と遊ぶのが好きなだけだ。
Okay, that's a little bit better. Better. You better stop explaining. I get what you mean. If you go on, I might get funny ideas. Come to think of it, I didn't expect you to get along with kids with a personality like that. The
グレー
overthinker.
シュ、 このお姉さんと少し話がしたい。しばらく一人でいてくれる？
わかった。
グレーシュの父親コンは俺の先輩で同じ部隊の戦友だった。彼が犠牲になる前、最後に俺たちにグレーシュの面倒を見てほしいと願ったんだ。
I see. No wonder you treat her like an older brother. Like, older brother?
昔彼は俺にこう話したんだ。子供の誕生は世界がまだ人類に失望していない証だ。俺もそうだと思う。子供たちを見守ることで俺はより未来を信じられる。極光というものは俺ではなくそこにあると思うんだ。
It's rare for you to talk so much.
それが俺の責任。それだけだ。
Yeah, he's not thinking about it either. I don't think you've ever mentioned that you were in Kevin's unit. Well, everyone else has. Something happened, right? You already know, May. Stop taunting him.
そういう細かいことを知ったとしてもあんたの楽園での旅に何の役にも立たない。
But I already know. I saw some fragments related to the events.
やっぱり象徴になったことに関して過去は重荷でしかない。ああ、俺の入隊バッジはケビン隊長からもらったものだ。2回とも。
Both times? Both times? You mean you quit the moths once?
災いは口から。俺はなぜその話をした？取るに足らない話だ。
You say it like it means something.
なぜ彼女はいつも問い詰めようとする？こういう時ケビンならどうするんだろう。あんたには関係ない。
That is what he would do. Did you and Kevin carry out many missions together? Your mannerisms are just too similar. That level of similarity only comes from spending time together. Or
他
watching
人
him
を
from
思ってい
afar.
るがゆえの振る舞いだ。沈黙は誤解だけを生み出すが言葉は俺たちを岐路に立たせる。
He said something like that.
6回目だ。まあいい。適当に何か言ってこの場をやり過ごそう。そう頻繁に彼の話をしなくてもいい。確かにケビンがいたから第一小隊に加入したがある事件をきっかけに俺たちは決裂したんだ。
After an event. A break? It's hard to tell from your attitude.
彼を尊敬することと彼と異なる立場にいること、その2者は別に矛盾していない。
He said something like that too. The way you two talk is so similar.
俺の話はあまり気にするな。ケビンはヒーローだ。そう考えてもらえばそれでいい。
A hero. Before coming here, I thought any link between him and that word was long gone. But in the Elysian Realm, even the one who cut ties with him won't deny his hero status.
ヒーローは全員が同じというわけではない。だがケビンがなったのはたった一つだけだ。多くの人たちが彼の変化に気づきその選択に賛同しなかったがそれでも彼らはその点を否定しない。だから火を追うがに戻った後二度と彼のそばにいたくないと思ったんだ。
Wait, 800. It's cost me quite a bit. Like the other flame chasers, you aren't keen on getting close to anyone.
親しい相手、俺にもたくさんいた。だが皆が皆生き残って英傑になれるわけではない。
Sorry.
それがあんたにとって一つのヒントになるとしたら俺は別に構わないが。
To remind me to avoid as many sacrifices as possible.
いつかなれないといけないということだ。
Get used to sacrifices.
だが俺自身もできていないのに他人に押し付けない方が。まあいい、その通りだ。
Your expression says otherwise. Forget it. No wonder you always say that. It's a handy little phrase. But even Kalpus, the most difficult person around, is friendly toward you. I've only seen Sakura and Alicia get the treatment.
戦後は別に友好的なわけではなく、俺からのプレゼントに対して反感を抱かないだけだ。
He's devourer. Gifts? It's devouring.
ディストピアの習慣だ。すまない。あんたは彼女のことを、ディストピアのことを知らないはずだ。
Oh, I heard about her. I do know who she is. She was someone you were close to, right? A psychic. A psychic,
毎年の誕生日に彼女は選んだプレゼントを知り合い全員に送り、
psychokinesis.
それから念動力でサプライズするんだ。
Gifting everyone she knew. Sounds very difficult.
楽じゃないことが彼女の目的だった。俺は今でも彼女の考えを理解できていない。だから彼女の言葉をそのまま伝えるしかない。私の心に知っている全ての人の重さをきちんと残しておきたい。そうすればたとえみんながいなくなっても私はその存在を永遠に覚えていられる。
She wants to remember them all. What happened to her?
彼女は他の者よりも早く犠牲になった。俺の前で。だから俺は他の人たちにプレゼントを用意するという彼女の習慣を続けることにした。だが俺の目的は彼女と違う。
How are they different?
他の人たちに彼女の存在を永遠に覚えていてほしかったんだ。
Oh, how nice. I suppose it worked. What? You're telling me this after I spent all that on fucking Daybreak? Oh my god. Oh my... What? Alright, sure. Let's retrieve everything. And then start reading, and then the last one will be after Grisails. A moment. It happened in an instant. Before the man could finish speaking, all of the other team members fled except for a frail boy. And instead he simply smiled, even though the ragtag team was temporarily assembled due to extenuating circumstances. It no longer existed, and the mission had failed. You should run too, Cosma. What's wrong? Scared stiff? Is what you said true? Is the only point of this team to be sent to their graves? Guess you could say that. Some people always feel that it is meaningful to die on the line of duty. I know, but it doesn't make sense for you to die alone. The boy turned to look at the man walking away with a ruined reputation. In the past, he used to always burst out with his iconic laugh whenever he teased Kevin. Ato, is this what you mean by duty? Depends on how you look at it. When you told them everything, you killed the mission and you're going to get yourself killed too. Well said, but I don't like lying. No one should bear the responsibility of the world without knowing the truth. So I gave them a lifeline. Otherwise, Cosma, can you find any other way out for us? The mission won't fail. They will survive. You're right. You may be able to do it. There will come a day when you can't. If you wish to persist like this, then don't forget it. But I suggest you look at the choice the others made today. There's nothing wrong with retreating. At least they can see their family's smiling faces again, right? Well, it's time for me to get out of here. Remember, don't tell Kevin what I just said. The boy is as young as you, and he can't accept the idea of making a sacrifice. There's enough trouble from the moths. Don't add fuel to the fire. Ato, you're wrong. Those people, they're not cowards. They're heroes. It's just that now is the time to decide who they really are. Just then, a flurry of footsteps quickly surrounded them. The faces of the soldiers who fled appeared again without a single person missing. The boy stood among them with a rare smile of pride. As far as the dispute over ideas was concerned, this was the first time he gained the upper hand in front of this man. However, his expression froze as he heard the real reason why everyone was willing to return over the common link. This is Kevin. We've reached the location of the 5th Hershand. We found her body. We've confirmed that her death occurred before the moths intervened. All teams evacuate the current area immediately. There seems to be something far more terrifying here. Based on the energy readings, the Hersher was killed instantly. Instantly? Which Hersher is this? Formation. Is the mission going according to plan? Faced with Sakura's question, Cosma subconsciously looked behind him, but there was no one there. So she was addressing him. He only nodded and smiled stiffly. Sort of. What about you? Well, not exactly. Our mission ended 3 days ago, but during the battle, the damage caused by Kalpas now blocked the mountain path. That's our only way back. So we spent the last 3 days waiting for the road to be cleared. Cosma hesitated and finally decided not to comment on Sakura's rare complaint. Fortunately, she didn't seem to mind. Obviously, she had something more important to say. As far as I know, these 3-man teams aren't proving to be as effective as anticipated. The other teams have run into trouble just like us, maybe even worse. Your team is the only exception, /N. Cosma. I heard you were working well with Fuhua and Paterfellis. Got any tips? /N. Maybe we just work well as a team. Fuhua excels at frontal attacks while I take enemies out from behind. If we need to seize an opportunity, we can always change roles. It's not just entirely working well together. We just do our respective duties. Wait, what about Paterfellis? Well, team composition is important for Mantis. Don't want to get in the way of each other, but... Sakura gently shook her long pink ears in doubt. You didn't mention Paterfellis. Sorry, my bad. She plays an irreplaceable part. Integral? I'm surprised. What's she got up her sleeve that she hasn't already shown everyone? A long time ago, people used to tell time by looking at cat's eyes. Yeah, we have a similar old wives' tale back home. What about it? It's true. She's an irreplaceably accurate alarm clock. Is an alarm clock? Rumors hidden. Well, Alvin, you didn't mistake someone else for him, did you? That really was Cosmo himself? Why, is that a problem? You said you two shared a bunk? Why? Is that a problem? It's the same thing. Even though he came back after quitting the Moths, even with his identity and qualifications, he shouldn't be... Well, I know I'm just an ordinary private, but that's not my fault. We're the same rank now. You're giving me that look. After all, there isn't any record of his military accomplishments. His fighting style is one of a kind. How can that be? At the beginning, you told me that there were only 4 in the Moths that could defeat him. Like I said, there's no written record of his battle accomplishments, because there was never any witness. That being said, I saw him fight once with my own eyes. I was wounded at the time, so he didn't drive me away. Whenever he finds a Honkai beast, he'll throw a stone or a coin at them from a distance. This is an attack in and of itself. Ordinary Honkai beasts would be devastated by the blow. More powerful ones would be enraged and seek the source of the attack. As I said, he does it from a distance, so Cosmo will play his harmonica until the wild Honkai beast arrives. I don't know why he does it. Is it to lure them, or to remind others to leave? Honestly, the sound from the harmonica is pretty harsh to the ears. Almost though he obtained acoustic attack powers after undergoing... He's playing the harmonica so poorly. When the Honkai beast arrives, he first makes sure that no one else will be affected, and then comes out of the shadow to kill the enemy with ease. So, why does he do that? It sounds so inefficient. I asked him, and his answer was he didn't want anyone to see him in action. Have you heard of Cosmo's true face? If you ever see it, you'll pity his enemies, in his own words. I'm sure I look more like the villain in the fight. A dinner for the one. That's enough, Vilvi. I didn't call you here to kill it with your hands. Now, there are 3 monsters here, including it, right? Mobius? Oh, sure enough. How could it be here because of an accident? But this included, you've done everything the Moths prohibit, right? Hey, I'm not an exception now. Enough with this arrogant tone. It's no big deal. Don't tell me you enjoy being a reckless teen. Vishnu should never be allowed to exist. What a stupid prohibition. The Vishnu began to move in front of them with mechanical grinding sound. So, Mobius, the rumor is true after all. The real power of Vishnu is to grow endlessly by devouring other Honkai beasts. No wonder it looks so different. From when I saw it, it's pretty much a demon now. It doesn't matter. You fought it before. What do you think? It's completely different from before. Its current power, I don't think Judgment Class does it any justice anymore. But Mobius, where on earth did you get it? Vishnu should be unique, right? You've been able to breed Honkai beasts yourself? Vilvi, did I say it was Vishnu? Huh? I'd feel sorry if I were you. After all, this is a companion of ours that you bullied so hard. Am I right, Cosmo? Vilvi suddenly turned her head and looked at the monster. She finally realized why it never fought back just now. Mobius, you... Sorry, I forgot to tell you. The reason why I wanted to meet you here today is because I needed a powerful researcher to bear witness to all of this, and to propose to May, together with me, that Vishnu be categorized under the Vipralopa class, just like the fusion factor that she claimed to be unique. With that, the 8 lab doors began to slowly open. Hundreds of Honkai beasts waited in anticipation to attack. Go, Cosma. Dinner is served. Good versus evil. The dark alley was quiet. Mud, dirt, and the pungent smell of rain pervaded the alley. This used to be just a small border town of no significance. After a multitude of unexplainable disasters, it fell into total chaos. In this dark alley, crime was making its rounds. A man closed in with a dagger in hand, while a woman kept running in front until she reached a dead end. With her back against the wall, she moaned like a trapped animal. Don't blame me. It'll be over soon. He raised his knife and slashed downward. Darkness filled the woman's vision. However, expected pain didn't come. Rather, the man silently fell to the ground. Ta-da! She heard approaching footsteps. A shadow slowly came near, shrouded in the dark haze of the dirty alley. He stretched out his hand to the woman sitting on the ground, but then a scream was heard in response. Cosmo had already grown used to all of this. These days he had too many of this sort of conversations. He left the man lying on the ground and walked away. Suddenly a dark figure off to the side rushed at him. A young girl. It happened so quickly that he didn't have time to react. The next moment she screamed as she plunged a knife into his abdomen. The little girl tried with all her might, then fell between him and the man. Before she lost consciousness, she gazed at him as if to imprint her enemy's face onto her mind. Cosmo knew that look, the look of a starved wolf, and some more hostility and hatred in her eyes. Cosmo stood in silence for some time. After a while, he finally moved. The man obviously made the worst possible decision, but what about him? Did he make the right choice? If he lifted a knife against the weak for the sake of the weaker, can his evil deeds be forgiven? If he had known why the man did it, would he still have delivered a fatal blow to the man as he did just now? He held the answer in his heart. Good and evil can never be reconciled. Cosmo glanced at the man's trembling body and his daughter, who was lying on the ground beside him, as if the sickle of death was about to fall on them at any second. A whistle and light pierced in the dark alley. He walked silently into the deep side, his elongated shadow hanging in the wall like a demon. So the man was trying to kill this woman to protect his daughter? And then Cosmo stopped the man and ended up killing him. And then the daughter of the man stabbed him and got flung down to the ground and lost consciousness. Oh well. The end or the beginning? The wind howled. The hurricane rent the sky, crushed the streets, and devoured the buildings. A few days ago, the residents were evacuated without explanation under the ringing of the disaster alarm. What was once transportation hub was now a ghost town. A heavily armed young man stood guard on top of the tallest building in the city. Just a few kilometers away, the vortex was approaching them at high speed. The young man clenched his fists as if to restrain his trembling. Even so, he craned his neck and gazed at the looming behemoth. He was waiting. When the vortex came underfoot, he would jump into the eye of the storm. That was the core of disaster and the source of all misfortune. He must destroy it. He closed his eyes, then went over every step of the battle with the core of the hurricane in his brain. The storm would tear his body to pieces and erase his existence, but he would destroy the storm's power source before his last breath. When it was over, someone might put flowers on his grave, but most likely he would disappear from this world just like all of those that succumbed to the storm in the town where he was born and raised. But he wouldn't regret it. The eye of the storm approached and he began to tense up. He had only one chance. 3, 2, 1, jump. The young man's frail body was swallowed up by the torrential wind in an instant. The hurricane ripped his clothes apart as he clenched his teeth and threw a bomb into the eye of the storm. Once he destroyed the power source, he could end everything. But then, his heart sank. The eye of the storm was empty. The wind was not abated. Instead, it clutched the boy in its hands as it was about to crush his bones. Suddenly, his body soared into the air and was thrown out and away from the storm. A staunch figure stood before him. saw a white-haired young man, not too much older than himself. He faced the storm with a gun in his hand, like a stalwart javelin. Who are you? Cosmo asked, but the wind muffled his voice. Why is a civilian? No, a child still here. Listen, if you don't want to die, run. The 4th Hersher is coming. There's a shelter 30 kilometers east of the city. Go there immediately. The 4th Hersher? What's that? The source of all disasters. Every time she attacks, she creates such a storm. Every time? The young man repeated in shock. He found it hard to believe that the storm that nearly killed him was just a casual blow. His teeth chattered in fear. He couldn't bring himself to imagine the power of the so-called Hersher that the young man spoke of. The magnitude of such power filled him with despair. Get out of here as soon as possible. Whatever you do, don't go near the eye of the storm. My name's Kevin. I'll stop her. Please, let me stay. I can help you. The boy fell silent for a moment, then shouted out with all his might. He had no idea where he found such courage, but the voice within him told him that he must keep up with him, or he would regret it for the rest of his life. Kevin turned his head slightly and looked at him. The boy's gaze stopped him in his tracks. In those eyes he saw the readiness to give up life, and the resolve to overcome everything that stood in the way. Your name is Cosmo, isn't it? He glanced at the young man's name tag. Okay then. Do me a favor. A favor that only you're capable of. You're a good one, so stay alive, okay? Demonic passage. Yeah, I'm tired of that story. When night falls, a horde of ferocious demons would rampage through the streets. You mustn't look at these horrific monsters under any circumstances. These writhing monstrosities are pure evil. I can't find the words to describe such horrors to you. Green-haired girl's rather joking tone failed elicit any response. After all, she was just an uninvited guest. However, she was not alone in the shadows. In the pitch-black corner, the constant smell of sulfur hinted at a strange entity lurking in the dark. Only, I could tell instantly that it wasn't a demon, but a person. Right, Cosmo? The silence remained palpable, but the girl wasn't anxious in the slightest. She knew for sure she'd get a response here and now. By no means could whoever remained in the shadows stand in the mention of their former name and identity. I don't. The judgment is right on point. The faint, evil voice swept through the abandoned buildings of the wasteland. I know. That's why you left your medal behind and left the moss without saying goodbye. However, the definition of humanity doesn't count. Leave. Don't ever come back. No, really. I'll give you another chance to think about it. After all, do you really want the only person who can kill you to never come back? Let me put it this way, Labrat. This so-called over-metamorph is what made you become what you are now. I've known this since the beginning. Yet you stayed quiet. Of course, because I lack empirical evidence, such as you. Something that can prove that you can still retain your human consciousness in this form. Put away your temper, Cosmo. I've studied the characteristics of Vishnu, and even paid the price for it. Whether you like it or not, this price, I'll let you pay it instead of me. After all, I'm the only one who can stabilize this side effect and make you normal again. Is that a yes, or do you not know how to refuse? Well, let me see. Will this demon disappoint me? She turned a light on, eating away at the shadows. The girl's snake eyes gradually widened at the sight of a beauty beyond imagination. There. Good. You can do it. dear child. You can take Mantis to a whole new level. You can help build the last step for me. Daybreak. You're right. You might be able to do it, but there will come a day when you can't. Falling into the dust, his heart echoes what Atto had said to him. He struggles to crawl forward, and after confirming that the death of the ninth Herrscher was indeed correct, his disappointment is gradually eroded by anger. Even the Herschers have the opportunity to leave their bodies, but Atto, he feels confused and disillusioned. Is his revenge over? I'm afraid not. Is there a hero for evil in this world? I don't know. Kevin. He feels so angry that his voice begins to distort. He died because of you. The once stalwart figure now lies in the dust, as did he, small and insignificant. We can do it, yet he died in vain. All because you didn't want to take risks. He shakes his hands in anger. The man who once told him to stay alive, stay live, was now silent. This was how the moth's decision again, wasn't it? Just like that 5th eruption and the 8th eruption. The anger he feels is so deep that it seems to spread out like an ethereal presence. No, it was my decision. It was the lesser of two evils. We had no other choice. In that case, only he can. The anger swells up inside him to the point that even the dust around him dissipates in an instant. The anger he feels is so deep that the badge that once symbolized life gradually leaves him. The anger he feels is so deep that the only thing he sees is a demonic claw. Cosma? On that day, the power that would be later known as the Metamorph Overlord, or rather known as a curse, appeared to the world for the first time. The young man who became the first person to pay that heavy price. The young, naive boy who chased the best of both worlds, ended up with the worst of both worlds. Gift. The gift for Alicia is jewelry. The gift for Mobius is a moisturizer. The gift for Sakura is an earphone. Or is it two? For Otto, a model ship. For May, punchlines. Looking at the present list, Dystopia shook her head helplessly. It seemed that the helpers she asked to buy gifts for everyone had a unique understanding of gifts. Cosmo remained quiet, apparently lacking confidence in what he chose. What to say? These gifts sure have your name all over them, but girls may put a different importance on gifts. Well, don't take it to heart. Blame me for not giving you adequate information. I should have given it to you earlier. She handed him a small gift. Here you go. Me too? You didn't tell me I'd get a gift too. Nonsense. You really think I'd make you get yourself a gift? Open it and have a look. Cosmo opened it. It's a harmonica. Just to let you know, this harmonica is made of pear wood. It was discontinued many years ago because it weren't treated properly, which caused it to swell. I think you'll like the pattern. Thank you. That's it? Anything else you want to say? No, I love it. Just don't have any sense of rhythm. I don't know how to play it. I just really like it. I feel bad for receiving such a thoughtful gift. Looks like I'll have to practice extra hard. She smiled. Glad to hear that. Better late than never. Laugh while you can. Alright, once you've learned how to play, we'll hear what Griseo thinks. But just to let you know, Kids are brutally honest. Don't get too upset. The past is in the past. Cosmo put down his harmonica and said nothing to Griselle while she painted. Recently, he had started to feel confident in his playing, and his skills were even recognized by Eden. However, this swelling prone harmonica now tasted damp and bitter. Oh. Well, let's do a round of this real quick. Yeah, stuff. Let's see. Rhyme trauma again. Time slowed. Enemies damaged by weapon active. Yeah. Freeze not bleeding. Yeah, definitely. Time has paused. I'm not sure how it's paused. For every 60 SP, 10%. Let's do that. Inferno, sure. This one I want part of Felic's stuff, so let's grab this. A special skill. Whose special skill would I like? I'm not too keen on Sakura's one. Though it is alright. It's just not the best. This is extra nice. It gives me an extra choice. Yeah, sure. Oh, actually, let's do some gacha. Well, it won't be gacha. It's just straight up poker. Oh, a lot of it. That's right.
よく考えたら
Alright, first yearning. And first encounter. That's it. That's all I need from Elysian.
鈴の音はダンスの楽曲みたいでしょ
Since I can use it.
福引きしてみる損はさせないよ
Oh, wait. You know what? Since we're a hunter, see what we get. Up. What does that do? On the next floor. Oh. Well, let's go with Sakura.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう情熱的なのね焦らないで
刹那と
Oh, damage. Discipline. I'm not sure about discipline. Sure enough.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう難しいよ焦らないで
予言通り
Decadence.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。情熱的なのね。捕まえた。焦らないで。捕まえた。逃がさないでよ。焦らないで。こっちこっち。
人類のため。
You know what? We'll do this. I was actually out there Potter stuff.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。こっちよ。焦らないで。捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。飛ぶ。焦らないで。外れよ。逃がさないでよ。そうでなくっちゃ。その表情が見たかった。
Boost my damage. Why can't I get Potter shit? It's like if you put it on, then you won't get
華麗な舞
anything.
踏会にしましょう。情熱的なのね。捕まえた。焦らないで。外れよ。こっちこっち。捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。
It's integral
すべての実
to me doing a shit ton of damage. Okay. Boost to damage. Might as well go more this. To get the Nexus.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。情熱的なのね。焦らないで。捕まえた。外れよ。情熱的なのね。この焦らないで。捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。
1.5 million. I would be doing more if I had more Potter Fella shit. Or even
自分
any.
自身の体でも
Maybe I gotta visit a shop and just buy all the shit. Range 2 damage. Boost my damage. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I need to visit a shop.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。こっちよ。あ、そうだね。こっちこっち。捕まえた。逃がさないわよ。あ、そうだね。あ、こっちこっち。捕まえた。その心を射止めるわ。私から得た武器は
Yeah, I gotta visit the shop. I need Pardo's gifts. Pardo's sigils.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。
It's ridiculous. Not getting any.
飛ぶわよ。
Finally. I have to visit the shop and buy it for myself, huh? Anyway, that'll do.
しましょう。こっちよ。捕まえた。逃がさないわよ。あ、そうだよ。こっちこっち。戦号やけ
Storm Wars.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。情熱的なのね。この刹那の
Finally! Finally!
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。こっちよ。逃が
Took a while. Just need more powder shit, more
デ
gold.
リスの店へようこ
Alright. Even more. Gold. Think I'll get a Nexus after this gold.
そ華麗
Lightning
な舞踏
Aria
会に
is
しましょう。情熱的なのね。さあこっちへ。焦らないで。その心を痛めるわ。焦らないで。逃がさないわよ。捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。焦らないで。逃がさないわよ。捕まえた。こっちこっち。焦らないで。情熱的なのね。
3.7 mil.
知ってる？エリはよくあなたの話をするの。
Alright, Aria. More gold.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。情熱的なのね。捕まえた。こっちこっち。焦らないで。こっちよ。捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。焦らないで。こっちこっち。捕まえた。初め逃がさないわよ。焦らないで。情熱的なのね。捕まえた。逃がさないわよ。焦らないで。その心を痛めるわ。
時に
Stack. Sure.
「福引きしてみる？損はさせないよ。
See what we can get. Is that good? Nothing. Really? But oh, nice, I guess.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう。情熱的なのね。捕まえた。こっちこっち。焦らないで。この捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。焦らないで。捕まえた。その心を痛めるわ。情熱
7.6 million. Not bad, not bad.
今度はエリ
Ultimate trigger, no. Good luck shield. Ultimate evasion, there we go. Alright, let's go to the shop one last time.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょう
Got last sets tuna. Phoenix, why not? Did it? There we go. It's just a bunch of daybreak. I think that's good enough. Okay, that'll be good. Let's go fight.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょうこっちよこっちこっち捕まえたその心を痛めるわ焦らないで捕まえたその心を痛めるわ焦らないでこっちこっち捕まえた外れよ
19 seconds. Easy. I hit 5k. Very good. 5k shiny silvers.
華麗な舞踏会にしましょうなんだか私たち結構その心を痛めるのね頭に気をつけて
Completely stun locked. Very nice.
この格好は好きそれとも私が好きなの
Beat Elysian 12 times. Souvenir from graduating from Elysia. Pristine oath. Physical damage. Wait, what? Abstinence. Well, it's gonna be a bit hard. Let's go collect my rewards. Got a bunch more. And I'm gonna keep going until I get 3 of them for this thing. I'll do it 2 more times. But I can only do but I can do it on Shroud, so it's easier, I guess. But yeah, I'll do all the rest in my own time. Let me do material. Yeah. It's very hard to actually get enough stamina. I had so much before. Now it's all gone. I think it's because I started doing the Chronicles, that's why. Gonna save my stamina and spend them wisely so I can actually get these 100%. Get these weapons. Next one will be Dreams of Gemina. And I only have Discipline and Star. Star will be done next, so as to complete Daybreak as well. Unless it's also locked. They'll annoy me a little bit, but you know, it's fine. Yeah. So, that'll be all for today. Catch you guys in the next one, I suppose. What will happen here? I think emblems, right? I'll just equip this. Only effective in Elysian Realm. Well, that's useless then. I use ice damage. Mainly. I mean, it changes every so often. Well, whatever. I'll just leave it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peach.